So, Cheetah, you're saying throw on Unbreakable Heart. Part of me says I should just not take damage. Like, wouldn't it be... Like, if I just avoid taking damage, wouldn't that be fine? So if I'm binding the shell, what happens? Basically just lying on the kitchen floor tiles with a fan on with your dog. How's the dog? I know that heat can be very difficult for them. And how do you not have AC? Is it just something that you guys don't have? Or is it just not working or something? That's incredible. And not in a good way. Like, it's just insane, right? Okay, so I do have more health this way. I have 6 instead of 4. That makes my life a lot better. I feel so much better about what we're doing here today. Thanks for that recommendation, Cheeto. And I forget I have a mid-air jump now. Alright. So, I don't have reduced spell cost because I took off the spell twister. But honestly, I don't think that's a super big deal. Bro, will you stop yelling? Come on, come get me. What's up? I'm not used to putting on defensive items, right? Like the extra health and such like that. Normally, I just go all offense and rely on dodging. However, I don't want to get to the top of the thing again. That was so dumb. That was actually happening during the speedrun. I'm trying to attack downward, and for whatever reason, I just don't. Yo, DBG, how are you? Hi, dude. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming over and chilling with us. And you know what, guys? I gotta be honest. I was actually like a hair away from closing the stream early because I was just having kind of a rough day. And then I said, you know what? Nah, keep going, jump. And I'm glad that I did. Got so many cool people that I like just showing up in like the last 15 minutes, which is flipping awesome, really. So yeah, it's good to see you all. Punk, you said Pickle is okay. He's just really sleepy. Oh, your dog is named Pickle. That's awesome. All right, let's get this false knight. I don't know. Sorry, I'll grab you in a second. Just want to make sure I get through this fight. It's so much fun. I like this fight, actually, because it's easy. All right. Pickle is a cute dog name. I know. It's adorable. I like that a lot. Punk, I appreciate that. I am feeling better. Things... I was going to say something. Just had a rough day for like a few different... Like 3 different reasons going throughout the day. It was a rough day. And I'm tired because I went to bed late because I was being irresponsible. And I stayed up. No, I stayed up late. I woke up when my alarm went off, which I've been waking up super early recently. But yeah, dead tired. I don't like it. Hacker Lab Mix, yes. Let's see. You don't know much about this game, but the way you're fighting makes it look easy. That is... This guy here is the first boss that you run into in the game. And I have like a lot of extra damage, so I'm able to go through it much more quickly, and I do know his strategies. You can DM it to me. The way the bot is set up is if you're not VIP or higher, you won't be able to post clips or links. So yeah. Trying to be patient with this one. It's 50 chance you're gonna sleep through the alarm and miss it. I used to have that problem. Now I just... It started like around the time of my birthday in May. I just started waking up like well before my alarm. Like not even just 10 minutes, like up to 2 hours. It's insane. Like a 50% chance you're gonna sleep through your alarm and miss your science. Ugh, that sucks. I missed the last half of what you said till just now. So yeah, Mason, if you want to DM me a link, feel free to. Oh, and Mirakin with the hydrate, thanks. I forget to do that. I throat caught like earlier. I was doing a boss battle and I just like stopped talking. Awesome. So got that guy down. I think that's what, oversized mosh charge, or is that what that's called? Appreciate the hydrate, dude. Now we got the Hornet fight. Got it. Okay, cool. Not a big deal. I do like that sound alert. All right, so I've gone through... This is a boss rush for all 44 bosses in the game, right? And I have... Beating it's very difficult, first of all. Someone, one of my dudes was in here earlier saying that this is the only achievement he doesn't have in the game is beating this boss rush. Coffin dance is awesome. Thought there were 47? Are there 47? I thought there were 44. We'll check after this. There is... Whatever number it is divisible by 4. I know that. Pretty sure it was 44, but we'll check. Okay, so I'm like 100% sure it's divisible by 4. Just how they... you can check in the Hall of Gods, you can check all the bosses and what difficulty you beat them on. And you have 4 rows of, I thought, 11. Could have miscounted, though. If I taken damage, I think I took 1 damage, right? Dung Defender. This guy's not hard, but if I'm not paying attention, I'll just get destroyed by him. Not destroyed, but... The thing with the Dung Defender is, when he throws his dirt balls, he's actually attacking with them, and he outranges me, like right there. So I don't have as many hitting opportunities as I would like. Definitely gonna heal. Yeah, definitely, dude. Fire tutorial, Fireborn's tutorial, that would help a lot. I would love that, Mason. Yes, Dung Defender. Yeah. All of the gods, 42 bosses in total. Have to fight in this Pantheon. Okay. So 42 bosses in this run. I didn't realize that. I don't know then which bosses are in the actual like hall where you can fight them one at a time that aren't in here. That's interesting. I want to know. Oh, right. Oh, I'm so dumb. Yeah, you don't fight Nosk's first form, and you don't fight the Mantis Lords. You fight Sisters of Battle. Okay, I gotcha. I forget that those are 2 bosses that have like a couple, like 2 different forms, and you only fight 1 of each. Thanks for pointing that out, Mirror. Appreciate that. American, thanks for looking that up, dude. Does it count God Tamer? Okay, gotcha. I think we're on the same page. Yeah, you fight Hornet twice, though. So, you know, there's that. That's kind of weird. Yes, you fight both of Hornet's forms. I was being reckless and greedy. Being greedy again. Ooh, we got some epic sax going on. Love the epic sax guy. Never have too much sax, I always say. Thanks for that redeem, DBG. I appreciate it. Google while programming a radio. Nice. Thanks for the help, though. This is the boss of the first Pantheon. The first time you can encounter it is when you get to the top of the first Pantheon. And so imagine my surprise when I thought I was only going to be fighting bosses that I knew about. And then I got wrecked here. Oh, shit. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. I've never had him jump across the map to a place where I was. Normally he just does that to the opposite side. Ooh. I didn't think he was that close, but whatever. That's cool. Oh shoot, you're that one. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if he has more health or if I just was only damaging the other one, to be honest. All right, here we go. Or maybe Oro starts off with more damage because you fight him a little bit in the beginning. Either way, we got through that. Only took one hit, I think. Now here is where they should have put these guys at the end of... Wouldn't that have been tough? They wanted to make that fight a little bit easier. Has 800 health. Oh, okay. Mason, that makes sense. I'm so bad at this fight. It's not like a hard fight. I get reckless, and like if I'm patient, it's fine. I try to conserve my soul, though. If I don't do that... Okay, he's done. Sucks that I took that hit on the returning piece, the returning nail. All right, Crystal Guardian. Not really a hard fight by any stretch of the imagination. There we go. The other version of him does double damage. You beat the Lost Kin. Nice, dude. Good job on that. That's such a fun fight. I'm glad you're able to get through it. It's pretty tough. Oh, yeah. There we go. Hey, Cheeto, great idea taking this, what'd I say? Indestructible health, or I forget what it's called. The thing that, the charm you wanted me to equip. Thanks for that. I think it was a great idea. For the extra 2 health, and just for, like, the confidence, knowing that I can take an extra hit. Unbreakable Heart. There we go. It is a fun fight, dude. Absolutely. And again, GG on that. I forget this guy can do the old, I forget that he can drop down a little bit, disappear, and come up next to you. I forgot that he can do that on the second phase. I know he can do that on the first phase, but I always forget about it there at the end. Now, these MFs, they really got me before. I took, I think, 2 damage last time. Do not want to take damage at all, but let alone 2 during a fight. Okay. These are the Oblobbles. They are in one of the tournaments. The arena, you know? Whatever it's called. Arena. Is it the Arena of Fools or Coliseum of Fools? I forget what it's called exactly. But it's in that. Nice. Got it. Damageless. What's the problem with taking damage? Don't you have like 16? All right, DBG. Let me show you what's going on here. The masks are health, right? This specific challenge, some of my hearts, some of my masks are blocked. The ones in gold or bronze or whatever color, those are basically the masks that I have that are blocked off, so I can't access them. So instead of having those 11, I only have 6. The blue ones are temporary health I get during my checkpoints, so that's cool. So that means I have 10 health, so you ignore the bronze, I have 10. But the blue ones, because they're temporary, I can't get them back by healing. So that's where I am right now. Really trying to avoid taking damage. Cheeto, I thought it was like 21, honestly. I'm not sure. Yes, I can heal. I think like if I charge my energy for 1.25 seconds, I can get 1 mask back. So it's a slow process. So you do it when you have some downtime. If during boss rush you can find downtime. Normally at the end of fights, some of the bosses don't really have too many opportunities where you can heal. Their attacks are always coming at you. So now we get to do my favorite fight in the game. Mason, you too. How about that? That's amazing. We may have talked about that though. Sisters of Battle. All right. I love this. I love that there's so many things that are happening at once, and I'm an idiot for getting hit by that twice. It's funny, like last time I did this, like in the beginning of the stream, I'm like, this is so easy to do damageless. Sometimes I'll take 1 damage, but I took 2 damage. I'm like, I rarely take 2 damage during this fight, and I just did it again. But that's okay, honestly. This is a fun fight. I'll take all the damage. All right. Such a fan of this battle. I also get kind of reckless a little bit. Like some of these moves I can dash out of the way of, I just try to move out of the way. Cool. All right, so it took 2 hits. Cheeto, thank you. Guys, I appreciate that. When I said that about myself, I'm like, I gotta stop saying that about myself. I call myself a silly goose. That's my new thing. Thanks to a friend of mine who recommended I do that. So yes, silly goose. Mirror, I appreciate that. Mason, there is a mod that speeds that up. That's incredible. I want that so much. I was talking to, I forget who it was. It may have been Cheeto about, or someone about, it'd be cool if we could speed that fight up. I'm usually tired when I stream, so my memory's garbage. And so what's cool is I have 7 temporary health because I still had 2 from the last checkpoint. And you got this fight. I hate it. This is probably my least favorite fight. It's not even like hard, honestly. It's just annoying because it's kind of random. Like where this guy's going to bounce, total RNG dependent. Just got to have to have very, 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 very quick reaction times. Oh, Mason, that was you. Spot on. Cool. Easy fight. Easy fight. That's the fastest and easiest fight in this whole thing. Now, if you have quick slash and you have unbreakable strength, shouldn't have done that. Really? That was so dumb. Didn't think I got that close to him. 2 damage I should not have taken. That's such an easy fight for me. Just being reckless. Oh, Cheeto, you hate the fluke fight? I hate it too. When I was doing a deathless run, I didn't have to go there, but I did, and it killed me. And I didn't like that. I was trying to do it deathless. Remember, guys, I've done all these battles damageless. So when I take any damage at all, it's frustrating because I tell myself I'm better than this. Even though I've never been able to do it consistently damageless, because that's a whole other thing. But yeah, let's take 3 hits on that fight. Why not? So I get upset with myself because I know I can do better because one time I happen to do better, right? You know, if you do something one time, you expect to be able to do it every time. Stuff that makes sense. Oh. It's the greatest power, isn't it? You talking about his paint? Or is he talking about my epic nail? Oof. Alright. This, using the nail when they're down strategy is fantastic. One of the speedrunners came in here earlier and provided that perspective. And there's a Murkrow in chat. Alright, guys. GG. Oh, I didn't see... I just saw what he was painting, too. That's cool. Alright, I would have liked to have kept some of the temporary health. The more I can stack up, the better, especially for some of the harder fights. I do think that the unbreakable... what's that called? Unbreakable Heart. I think that if I do it this time, that's going to be the win for me. That's going to be what does it. That extra hit is huge. Because the last few fights, the enemies do 2 damage. And so when I'm rolling around with 4 health, that sucks. I hate this fight. I really do. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Just die already. And those bees can still hit you after this guy dies. Oh, he's not dead yet. I thought I finished him off. That's so dumb. I'm just chilling there like a bee bag, thinking that he's dead. There we go. Okay. Whatever, that's fine. On to Soul Tyrant. Nice. I like that fight. It's a hard fight, but I like that fight. All right, this one is... It's fine. It's fine when he doesn't teleport. Like this. When he disappears and these things rain down, it just adds time. That's the only problem I have with it, is it takes time to do that. I gotta wait for this. Cool, not a big deal, not a big deal. Found 40 Safari Balls in your inventory. Everyone has Safari Balls. I don't know how people get Safari Balls. I don't have any. No idea what's happening. No idea. How do you get Safari Balls? I want them so much. I want to do Safari-y stuff. I don't know how to. I don't know what. I think it just has a triple increased shiny chance. Oh, okay. He jumped back. Which I've seen him jump back before. But not... Normally he jumps over me. Nearly 3 a.m. Yeah, hey man, Punk, thank you so much for being here. It was really good having you, as usual. But, you know, take care, enjoy your sleep, and catch you next time. I forgot that guy hits too. Lucky me. Ooh, no, 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 no. All right. This fight was terrifying the first time I did it. It was so hard for me to even get to the first time, and then it wrecked me. And then the second time I fought it, I barely won. There is a trick in this battle when you're actually fighting it the first time in the Coliseum. There's a spot where he can't get you and you can kind of chill there. That's pretty cool. Apparently they're for special notice spawns, not the regular spawns. Oh. I still don't have any, but it's good to know that. I'll see people throwing Safari Balls. I'm like, I'll throw one too. Nah, check my inventory. Nah. People say you can get it from like weekly events. You may have even told me that. I don't remember. I'm sorry. This fight was so hard the first time I fought it, but I liked it a lot. I think this was the first fight where I thought, I'm really into these boss fights. And I really, really enjoyed this battle. Back when I didn't really know how to fight bosses yet. Which is its own skill, really. The reason why some of these boss rushes are not that big a deal is simply because before I even did any of them, I went through and I beat almost every boss damageless first, and then I started doing the boss rushes. So I wasn't getting wrecked mid-Pantheon. Pantheon being the boss rush, if you don't know. If you get too close to Grim when he is shooting out those fireballs and he's not finished shooting them out yet, he'll teleport. Maybe that's just the next version of the fight. But that is a thing. All right, now we go into... Someone in another stream referred to this as like a pufferfish, I think. Okay. I remember when I first did this, when he shoots those Dracula fireballs right here. This was the only time I really knew how to damage him. Because I'm like, I can just dash over all those, you know, with the right timing. Awesome. Nice. So where are you headed now then? Are you done with God Home and all that stuff? All right. Cool, I kept 2 of my temporary health. That's nice. That means that I have 7 now. It also tells me that I'm doing a lot better on this run than when I first started the stream. That's really cool. I'm actually really happy with that. I was getting wrecked when I first logged into the stream and I was doing this. It's getting obliterated, mollywomped, whatever. Now we can fight the Watcher Knights. And I got my double jump and I got my invincible dash. Easy and peasy, right? Oh my gosh. All right, so that's done. You know, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Getting reckless, but that's all right. Yeah. I'm blowing through my soul here because during the actual speed run, you just kind of do that. All right. Are there any more coming to life, or is that all of them? My posture just really dropped. I got like super slouchy and I was into it. Sorry, guys. You're gonna do the other dream bosses, then White Palace. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I didn't know if you knew about like true ending, so I wasn't gonna comment on it when you said you didn't have the Void Heart. But true ending is pretty cool. Well, I'm not going to say anything, but I think that, oh gosh, are you going for 112%? I think you said you're at 100 last time we were just talking, like a moment ago. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Took damage twice when I didn't need to take damage once. That's fine. We're fine. This is fine. I don't need temporary health. We got this. Now here is the Nosk fight. There's another version of Nosk that you fight in the base game. I don't know if you... I don't think this is a dream boss. I think that this is just specific to the DLC. Could be wrong. But I like this fight. I think this is a lot easier than Nosk. Like the original one. Of course, I watched a speedrunner do that Nosk fight, and I'm like, there are so many ways that you can do damage that I didn't even know about. Of course, I spent 90% of this game not really casting spells for damage, just saving it for healing. So I got decent at nail combat. Ah, gosh. Ooh, that was so close. I'm so dumb. All right. Come on, guys. What's up? Relax, guy. Come on, buddy. What do you got? Got more of that stuff? There we go. Nice. Got him. I mean, not defeated. Just I hit him. Now he's defeated. Can't wait for a second playthrough. What are you going to do on your second playthrough? Gonna speed run it? You're going to do like a Steel Soul version, which is what, Deathless? Yeah. What do you got? You said that earlier and I wasn't sure what you were gonna do with it. Like what was gonna be different for you. Alright. This guy is tricky when I don't have long range, and I'm used to having a longer nail. Especially when I try to pogo that tornado, if you know what I mean. Pogo Tornado was actually my old college nickname. True story. Ooh, that was closer than I wanted it to be. All right, we jump over that. He can make that quick slash hit so high. Oh, okay, cool. Now I need to hit him 8 times and I'll be set. Could probably fire off some spells. So hit him twice, hit him 3 times, hit him 4 times, hit him 4 times still, 5 times, 6 times. Got him, okay. The timer bothers me when I get that. Oh, I see. Better than what, 80 hours? Are you going for just a game completion? Or do you mean 100%, any percent? What's your goal with the timer? All right, cool. Just need to be very careful with this fight. So the general consensus is she's saying a needle, which they're not really using words, right? But ooh, jumped over that. Come on. Come on, you silly goose. Don't get hit by those moves. All right, more of those little sticky thingies. That's actually pretty cool. So if I get her to dive bomb into the wall, she'll kind of hover there till she hits the ground. Oh, 112%. Awesome. All right, this is going to be rough. We are now in the final phase of this rush, the last quarter of it, I think. So, you know, we'll see what happens. All right, cool. That was fine. That fight can get a pretty bit. That fight can be pretty intense, get a little bit intense. And here's the lost kin. Why do you want to turn the timer off, dude? This fight would probably be safer if I didn't try to, like, speed run it, you know? That little... I did that damageless, but that little ghost thing at the end, after I beat him, almost got me. Like, a frame off. I would have been a little disappointed. Wow. I don't know if I've ever fought this battle where she disappeared like for the first 6 hits. All right. I like the music in this. Behind her creepy sounds that she makes. It's really cool. Dang it, I knew better. I knew better. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. Nice. All right. Cool. But yeah, what's the best part of your day today? Hopefully good things. It's an okay. It's okay. Okay. I guess okay is okay. So first of all, let's just say I'm tired, so I'm gonna say some dumb stuff. Please ignore me. And if you're like, well, Jump, you always say dumb stuff. We'll say dumber than usual, okay? We'll do that. We'll be that guy. All right, easy peasy. Dumb it up. Yes, thank you for your understanding on that. I has the dumb today, despite my best efforts. I shouldn't say that. I gave no time or effort into making sure that I got enough sleep. Could have napped, I didn't. I harbored some delusion of taking a nap, going to bed, exercise, all that stuff. Nah, none of that. All right, this is a... I say this every time. This fight's a little tough for me. Shouldn't be. I mean, realistically, these are hard fights. Every time I know I can beat a boss damageless and then I take a hit, it's like, bro, you can do better than that. Come on. All right, and then there we go. Okay, now jump up. Now we get phase 2. Sorry you guys didn't get the Abra. That's nonsense. You guys threw Ultra Balls and everything. If you do it right, you should be able to get like 3 nail hits on this guy. Maybe more, but every time he like pops up and drops back down into the ground, you can actually hit him while he's under the ground if you time it right. You know what, guys? We have 3 temporary health still. We did like, what, 3 or 4 boss fights in a row? Which is pretty cool. That means now we have 8. But that also means we're getting into like the hardest fights in the game. Maybe not quite yet, actually. We have more to do than I realized. And I am flipping hungry, like, all of a sudden. Oh, it just hit me. Like, I didn't have dinner. I completely forgot about it. Now, not having dinner on time, it sucks. It sucks more when you have lunch on time. Normally I'll have late lunches, so I'm not really hungry right before stream. But yeah, that's where I am now. And, sorry. Cheeto, how is your Soul Tyrant fight, dude? I'm fighting Soul Tyrant now, as you can see. But feels like, or it didn't seem like you were on him that long. I didn't like this fight for a while because I didn't know how to dodge that 6 orb move. I finally figured it out. Then I figured out how to do it and damaging him, you know, while damaging him. So I got a couple good So here's the thing. I've played a lot of games on stream. Maybe not like a lot, but I've played like, I don't know, 10 different games on stream. I have never received nearly as many compliments on my ability in any game as I have this one. And that's really cool. It makes me feel like I'm doing well. Like from the very first day that I like dedicated my stream to it, like people came on board and they're like, oh my God, why are you so good at this? I'm like, really? I'm glad you think so. And then Cheeto, who's like good at everything he does, said the same thing earlier. I'm like, I'll take your word for it. That's really cool. I mean, I say I'll take your word for it. I do feel really good about the progress I've made on this game. Because it's people say it's a very hard game, and by casual standards, it is. The base game is hard. And then even when I'm like studying the bosses to do well, it's still hard. And I'm very happy with the fact that I've accomplished what I have in this game. And sorry I'm not reading chat, because this is... Well, I'm not reading chat because, you know, it's a hard fight. We're getting into like super hard fight territory. Ah, that was close. Doing dumb stuff. All right. Okay, cool. Got it. Your relatable memes. See, I thought so, right? Because I noticed you're commenting on them a bit and like reacting to them, and just I actually felt like, you know, you really, like, a lot of people go through a lot of things, but a lot of things that people, they're all like different in a little way. Everyone has their own experiences, but I really felt like you were connecting with what I was saying, and I thought that was really cool. You know, I really appreciated that, and it was nice to know that, you know, I know a lot of people see him, but just, I guess the way that you were talking about it, you knew exactly what it feels like, you know, the stuff that I would put up there. And it just meant a lot, you know? I appreciate it. Sorry, this is the fight. This is the second hardest fight for me to do damageless. I'm having a hard time. And because of that, it's like in my mind that it's like, it's not this impossible fight, but I get really reckless during it because I hate it so much. I'm trying really hard to do well, and it's very difficult. Like, I beat every boss, except for the final boss. I beat every boss without taking damage in probably under an hour and a half. This one took me 5 hours. I hate it so much. Ugh. I took damage twice because I was being reckless, but I really haven't taken just non-reckless damage. Like, I took one hit I shouldn't have. That was crazy. I don't know what else to say. Sorry, I just feel like I'm repeating myself. I appreciate everything. Nice to know that I can connect with someone, I guess. Someone else knows what I'm talking about. Ah, Zote. I really like this guy. Not the, like, the fight's fine, but just the character is hilarious. I love this guy so much. Like, him and the Dung Defender are flipping amazing. Love those guys. Like, characters don't really talk a whole lot. They make kind of like nonsensical sounds. So it's really cool when they do give characters a personality. I'm a huge fan of that. And Zote has one. I hate that so much. When I'm pogoing that guy and he gets like the big hit, just, I don't know how to avoid that. 57 precepts, dude, I like that so much. And Catherine, hey, you know what? Sorry. Have I played Cuphead? I haven't. Another one of my friends recommended it. Sorry, I said another one of my friends. I'm kind of presumptuous thinking that we're friends, but it's always good hanging out with you. And so, well, someone I know was saying that I should play that game and thinks I would really enjoy it because it's super hard. And I really, really like difficult games. All right, cool. Let's do this. No rocks on this side? Really? Oh, that was easy. Okay, cool. Like, of all the nightmare fights, I actually think this is the nightmare fights, dream fights, whatever you want to call it. I think this is the easiest simply because of how many times you can hit him when he's not doing anything. Icy Wind, hey, dude, what's up? You've been lurking for a while? So I feel bad whenever I'm lurking in someone's stream and then I don't say anything for a while. It's like, well, I don't want to say anything now because I've been lurking for a while, and then they'd be like, well, why didn't you say anything before? Even though no one's like that. And so then I just don't say anything. Then it's like I feel bad for So like Icy Wind, I was on your recent stream. I think that was yesterday. My memory's working. Maybe it was the day before. And I saw it, then I didn't join right away, and then I was there for a while, and I'm like, oh, well, I should say something. And then it's like, well, it's too late at this point. You've been here for like an hour. You can't just say something now. And none of that makes sense, but that's just where my mind was. Because I wasn't paying attention to the fact that this is Nightmare Grim. I took a hit I shouldn't have. This is one of my favorite fights in the game. Like this and the Sisters of Battle. I really, really like this fight. All right, cool. This is such a fun fight. It's so hard. I know people who spend hours on this fight, and so when I first played the game, I actually didn't fight it in the game. I only fought it in this DLC post-game. So I wanted to do it, and so I fought it. I beat it on my 4th try, which I know people have said it took them hours to do. I was super excited I beat it on my 4th try. And I'm like, let me beat it damageless. Let me see if I can actually do that. And I beat it damageless in 40 minutes. It was the first fight that I beat damageless, the first boss rather. And I was really excited, really hyped. And that's when I'm like, maybe I can do all of these fights damageless if I put my mind to it. And then I put my mind to it. And I did. And I was so excited. I have officially beaten every boss in the game without taking damage. And I can't even tell you how excited I am that I was able to do that. Now, I can't do it every time. That's certainly not just a thing that I have now. But I have done it. Like, I took the one hit in the beginning of this battle because I wasn't paying attention, which I don't like. Hopefully I can go the rest of the fight without taking damage. I almost messed that up. Ugh. Hate that so much. That move is the hardest for me to dodge and hit him. Now maybe I should just not try to hit him and just dodge it. Especially if I'm doing a version of the hardest boss rush in the game when I have reduced max health. Maybe I shouldn't make reckless decisions. Or I can keep trying to like a hero and then wonder why I can't beat the final boss. You know, stuff that makes sense. And yeah, actively not paying attention to chat, guys, because, like I said, this is the hardest, or the third hardest fight in the game. Yeah, I'm not even gonna hit him there. It's only one hit, and it's not worth taking 2 damage. Because this guy does double damage for some reason. And there he goes, he's gone. Mason, did I ever try hitless P5? And no, I have not. I'm not there, no. That is not a goal of mine either, by the way. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to get through with all of the bindings, which is actually pretty ambitious for me. All right. I'm excited that I got 2 of the bindings done. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just really excited to be here where I am. Now we have we have 5 temporary health, 6 max health. I struggled with the final fight when I had 9 max health. The Radiance fight is so hard. I've done it damageless. It took me 10 hours. After I beat it on Ascended, which took me 5 hours. After I did it normal, which took me like an hour. Finally found the Soul Tyrant. Yes, that's kind of tucked up away in the Soul Sanctum. All right. Now I should just be patient, right? Don't do anything dumb or reckless. That's easy. I can do that, right? I like the music too. I prefer the music of the, what's it? The Sealed Vessel, I think it's called. The one that you fight in the base game. I like that music better, but this is pretty cool. I do enjoy this. I don't really know how to dodge those white daggers. Already on phase 2, that's good. Okay. He really should have hit me there. Alright, so we're on phase 2 of the fight. We're on the final phase of the fight. Okay. Come on, dude. Yeah. Damageless. Got it. Oh, man. And there's a Buizel in chat, guys. I wasn't really talking much, but yeah. Okay, sorry. That was really intense. That's not an easy fight by any stretch of the imagination. It is hard for me to speak highly of myself, honestly. That's why I have a redeem for it, but that, like, the fact that I can do these battles damageless still makes me so very happy. Like, I don't think I'll ever get over that. Like, oh yeah, I just do it damageless. No, nothing like that. These are hard. Thanks, Mason. I need that. I have more health than I normally do when I fight this fight. Doesn't mean a GD thing. Ooh, recover. Ooh, my God. Those should have hit me. And I shouldn't have been hit by those. I know better. Fudge and a half. Oh my gosh. Things are, my God, happening. Things are happening. Sorry. Okay. Ah. Dang it. A lot of dodging. This guy, the attacks are always happening. I don't know if you guys can tell that attacks are always happening, but they're always happening. And it's insanely difficult. Why are there nails just coming at me? Ah. And I'm legitimately surprised I'm talking when I shouldn't. Oh my god, you dummy, get it together. Ah. Took way too many hits. I don't have a lot of soul, which I like soul. This is, I think, the best place to be during these little orbs. That was so dumb. Yes, I got it. Holy shirt. It was terrifying. All of that. Cool. Did that with reduced health. It's such a hard fight. Hardest fight in the game. Easily. Easily the hardest fight in the game.